What's up, everyone? Today we're reacting to another episode of The Big Bang Theory. You know, we're getting into it. I hope you guys enjoyed this reactions. If you guys do enjoy these reactions, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, join my Patreon for full uncut reactions and early access to them. Link in bio, link in comments, and let's get into the video. Get your ice cream ready because, you know, we always know it's going to be a great episode and I'm really hungry.
Hey, will you steam my uniform next?
Yeah, no, Sheldon, we don't need a steamer.
He's never heard of a favor.
Hi, here are the makeup sponges you asked for.
Oh, thanks. I thought I had more.
What does she need that for? He's a better girl than she is.
But there are some things a man doesn't.
I once borrowed my sister's makeup for a costume contest. Got a terrible case of pink eye. Yeah, but luckily I was going as a zombie. I won second place.
Upside
I feel like
to
you guys
everything.
just went to Comic-Con.
That was San Diego Comic-Con. This is Bakersfield Comic-Con.
Why are you going?
It's
The
comics.
comic book convention.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh, this is the best. You have booze with breakfast on a Tuesday, you got a problem. You do it on the weekend, you got brunch.
Sheldon doesn't believe in brunch.
In
He
How I
can't
Met Your
stand
Mother,
being
there
at a
was
table-
exact brunch episode, you know? Everyone claims to want to eat brunch, and I need to eat brunch. So let's,
where
one day,
person's having
I
an
will do
omelet,
that.
another person's having...
Leonard says they're on the road and headed for Bakersfield at warp speed. Maybe it's the mimosa, but I'm gonna give the kid an LOL.
See how excited they are?
Four of them work at a major university. They're all super smart. How can they still be into something made for 12-year-olds?
I don't mind it.
I take offense to this all the time, every single time. It's called hobbies, man. Just because you have different hobbies doesn't mean their hobbies are any less good for them, you know?
I think Howie's just in touch with his inner child. Although when he comes to bed in his Batman pajamas, sometimes it feels like I'm touching his inner child.
Yeah, that
It's
may
probably
be
because they were bullied growing up. In a world where you can't fight back, superheroes provide meaningful wish fulfillment.
Now I feel bad for
They can't even use that argument because, Amy, you were bullied. Why are you acting like you weren't bullied? But you were too. Okay, Amy not. I mean, Penny not. But they can't use that argument either.
picking on all those kids.
It's just fun.
Although, in my defense, if Danny Biff...
I've never even read a comic book, you guys?
No.
That's the reason.
I mean, it's such an
They
important part of
judge
their lives.
without
Maybe we should
even
try reading
seeing.
some.
Serious?
That is an amazing idea. Okay, how many of these have I had?
Yeah, I was so confused. Everyone was confused with her saying that. That's not Amy. I mean,
I think
Penny.
you should turn on
Why'd
the
I keep saying that?
You know, I know I'd feel more safe if you'd turn on the turn-by-turn voice option. I love the turn-by-turn voice option.
Has it really only been 10 miles?
Turning it on, but just to shut you up.
No.
Leonard, bear left and continue on Interstate
Okay, that's.
210.
I was like, he is a little bit weird, but
Ooh,
that
sounds
was
like that
even
fella knows what he's
weirder.
talking about. I'll put on my listening ears if I were you. He says interesting.
Interstates are numbered as follows. Even numbered routes run east and west. Odd numbered routes run north and south.
To be honest, that's very interesting. I never remember that when you're actually looking at interstate, you know? You know? It's like, it's one of those things where you love to learn it, but you never remember it.
Look, Leonard, there's a bridge. Drive off it.
You know, we're not that far from Vasquez Rocks.
Oh, they shot a lot of Star Trek episodes out there.
We got our costumes in the trunk. We could go there and have a little photo shoot.
Yeah, it sounds fun.
Oh, smashing. Now, Leonard, do you know how to get there?
No.
Yeah, well, luckily, someone in the car does.
Recalculating.
You know, not to point out the writer's flaws, but wouldn't Sheldon be against this because he'd be like, we have a schedule to go to Bakersfield. We have to do the schedule. We have to reach the schedule. I mean, reach the area before this time. You know,
While we're waiting,
no
do you
reroutes,
know
no
which president
detours.
signed the Interstate Highway System Act into law? The answer coming up in 14 miles.
Okay, this isn't helping my argument at all.
Why are they staring?
Who cares? Just soak it in.
Can you
please stop staring? They're just girls. It's nothing you haven't seen in movies or in drawings.
We don't even quite talk about real life.
Hey, Stuart.
What brings
Captain
you guys here?
Sweatpants, always
They're looking for
there.
a recommendation about comic books.
Oh, well, I recommend you don't open a store and sell them. Fantasy,
What are you
graphic
guys doing?
novels,
Okay,
manga,
come
I swear I will turn a hose on you.
We are all like this. It is funny how Stuart is being so normal. Like the past few seasons, he's not being normal.
All right, well, who's the best superhero?
It's a debate. Yeah, there's no clear answer.
What do you
I mean,
recommend?
in DC, there's Superman, and
Let's see,
Marvel,
you've got your
there's
basic clean-cut good guys, Superman,
other people.
Spider-Man, Captain America.
I mean, Sentinel. There's Sentinel. I'm sure. I don't know. I could be wrong about this, but there's Sentinel. There's also. I mean, I've heard like Thor beat Sentinel for a few times, but like and like Odin and stuff like that. But you know, I'm just saying.
Are anti-heroes. Your Batman, your Wolverine,
Yeah.
Punisher.
Ooh, I do love a bad boy.
I'm sure you do. That's why you
As
got
evidenced
Sheldon.
by your boyfriend and his fear of hamsters. Thor, he's hot.
Yeah, he kind of is.
They had to get Chris Hemsworth to play him. You know. Oh my God!
And we're blending, and we're blending, and we're...
Of course, Raj is the one making the makeup. Is anyone surprised?
I know Mr. Data isn't supposed to smile, but here it comes.
Oh my God, that's the creepiest I've ever seen Sheldon. It's so creepy.
Mr. Data's weapon is his mind. I'm wielding it.
To be fair, you know, he's cosplaying.
Faces on the board!
Sheldon just never changed. He's never changing. He's never changing. That's one
Now
pose.
let's do some sexy glamour shots. I'll
It's
set
like
the mood.
What? He's improvising his one move.
Nice one.
Oh my God. Okay, let it. If Penny ever saw that.
Someone's stealing your car.
What? Hey! Hey! Come back here!
Stealing?
Oh no! My phone is in my other pants!
Mine too.
So's mine.
Oh my God.
Anybody got any ideas?
Okay, not really helping
Going
the
left to you
genius
now?
people will comment that Amy and Penny and Bernadette also said they're geniuses, but they have to go to Comic-Cons. They have pockets and yet they don't bring the phones.
Sign blame. Nice going.
Using his mind there.
What's wrong with people? Why don't they stop?
Maybe
Wow.
we're better off. You know, what if
Have
we were
you
to get
looked
in a
at
car with a crazy
themselves?
person?
Look at us, Sheldon. We're the crazy people.
No.
Come on, let's just start walking. There's got to be a gas station or something nearby.
What, you think just because you're wearing captain's uniform, you're in charge?
Yes.
All right.
First time Sheldon agreed without complaint.
How'd you guys finish so fast?
Oh.
You know, there were a lot of pictures, and one page only had the word Brackadoom.
Yeah, well, I have street smarts.
So what'd you guys think?
Well, there was a lot of action, and the story moved along at a brisk pace. It
They
was
hated it.
overall, what's the word I'm looking for?
Stupid?
So stupid. What a waste of time.
I know, a hammer's so heavy that no one else can pick it up.
That's
I don't think it's heavy. I
Yeah.
think it's some sort of magic so only Thor can lift it.
That makes even less sense. I mean,
No, it doesn't. Thor is a god. The
Yeah.
hammer is his, only he can use it. It's like Sheldon and his toothbrush.
what if Thor's hand is on the hammer? I mean, if he's touching it with his god magic, does that mean I could lift it?
No.
Yes.
Well, which is it?
I
Maybe we
think
missed something.
Let's read it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
no. I think they're right. If his hand is on it, other people can use it because they just have to lift his hand because he's holding the hammer. He's touching the hammer, and they declares him worthy. So, like, it's like if Ant-Man was on his hand, it will still move. You know, he will still, the hammer will move with his hand. You know? So, by that same logic, it would work if someone else, if it's holding. Are we?
Want some tea?
Give it a head sign. Give it a head sign. They're not being very subtle.
we were reading.
We are. We're just,
Giving you a head
giving you a
start.
head start.
Exactly. That boss is like kicking in right now.
Poor thing, you're sweating. That's so much worse than having your car stolen.
Insurance is gonna buy you a new car. It's not gonna defunk my junk.
At
Tools.
this moment, we are, in fact, a Star Trek landing party. You know, stranded in an alien and unforgiving environment, relying only on our wits, our fortitude, and our moxie. As long as we have those things, nothing can stop us.
Oh my god, Sheldon was being an actual, you know, camaraderie.
I hate this planet.
Why did you ruin the speech? He was having a good speech.
Well, hold on. Who decides who's worthy? Does the hammer decide?
Yeah.
Yes.
It can't decide. It's a hammer.
You said it's a magic hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it can't make decisions.
If Harry Potter's wand can make decisions, why can't Thor's hammer?
That's true.
If you're gonna start comparing wands and hammers, can't even take you seriously.
Okay, now that's a good question. I think it is the hammer because the magic that was placed on it by Odin, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I haven't read comics in a while, but like it decides who's worthy.
Hello. Hello.
Oh my god, they finally made it to
4
civilization.
glasses of water, please. Anything for you guys?
Can I use your phone? Our car got stolen.
Why don't you ask Scotty to beam you up?
Hey, that's more of an insult on you because
Scotty
you
was
knew
on the
instantly
original series, and we're next generation.
what they are.
So, joke's on you.
Yeah, you can't win.
In space, there is no up.
Oh, yeah? Then how does the sun come up every day?
Okay.
Hard to argue with those kind of street smarts.
Because if we were in outer space, that anyone could pick up the hammer because it would be floating around in a weightless environment. Yep, that's right. The slow reader used science. Suck on that.
Is there anything valuable in the car?
Our clothes,
Okay,
our wallets,
I
phones.
know what
And
you
about
said,
$300
but
worth of
yes,
makeup,
Penny.
so this teeth could look like anyone.
We're going to the Comic-Con in Bakersfield. They have a big costume contest. It's cooler than it sounds.
I don't know. Sounds pretty cool.
Well, it is. It's not just comic books. They've got action figures, toys, a Tron-themed dance
He will just
party.
take it.
It's how cool it is.
Yeah. Wait, did he shave off his
I
eyebrows?
think I have all I need here. You guys need me to call someone? I'm guessing your mom's.
Thanks, but we've got it covered.
Okay, I just talked to my mom.
Oh my god. Why is it never Bernadette? Why is every single time Howard calls someone it's his mother? Like, no one's gonna... It's like, you're making every single situation worse. And I feel so bad for Bernadette because literally, you know, she's there, yet he never calls her. He's there. She's never the first option. It's so sad.
She arranged for us to get a rental car.
We're an imaginary landing party. We have real-life garbage thrown at us by real-life strangers who think we're idiots.
Did we at least rent the car from Enterprise? Get it? Enterprise.
They're gonna
Screw
punch
you,
him.
that's funny.
Screw you, that's funny. That's funny.
Well, what if the Hulk picked up Thor while Thor is holding the hammer?
Yeah.
Then by the transitive property of picking things up, Hulk picked up the hammer.
That is true. That's what I said.
No,
I mean,
Hulk picked up Thor. Thor picked up the hammer.
Okay, hang on.
That's just the same thing.
Pick up a
It's
guy, and he picks up a girl, and then we all leave together. Did I pick up the girl?
that's a completely different thing. That's a completely different thing. It's a completely different thing. I'm sure Leonard would love to hear that.
Well, I say that's the last time we ever go outside.
Look right here. Red Hulk is picking up Thor's hammer because Thor's touching it.
Oh. Paused a lot this episode, but Raj looks decent here without his weird haircut. Normal, you know. He looks like he looks really good. Okay, I can't say anything because I don't. But he looks really good.
Because Thor's touching it.
You see how like he needed the haircut to like really nerf him.
No, there's only one logical explanation. Somewhere in the desert, we cross into an alternate dimension where the women in our lives can finally appreciate great literature.
If it's an alternate dimension, sounds like a job for a landing party.
Raj, I love you,
Captain,
man.
what are your orders? Wait. They might be hostile.
Fine, but set them to stun. You vaporize Penny, I'll never find a girlfriend that pretty again.
That's the way.
Fun fact. President Eisenhower signed the Federal Aid Highway Act from his hospital room.
Wow, that is interesting. You learn something new every day.
Say, can you name the 4 state capitals that are not served by the interstate system?
Oh my god, this is so
another
funny.
quiz?
I love this. Like, another quiz. Yes. At least the robbers are learning things, you know, and appreciate Sheldon's genius. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. It's an interesting reaction for me too. You know, and I'm glad, you know, Penny, Amy, and Bernadette learned something new. But I feel like that's just going to be like this episode they'll learn, and the next episode they will not care about the comic books again. But, you know, it's just a thing like, I don't know, people, I love video games, you know, and like I'm 21, you know, and yeah, some people say like it's for kids, but then people say like, you know, like kids shouldn't play video games. It should be for adults. You know, people can't make up their minds. It's what people should just be able to do what they think is fun, and you know, whether that is going to comic book and dressing up and going to Comic-Con, whether that is playing video games, whether that is going to brunch and talking and drinking wine. I mean, drinking mimosas. It's just how you have fun, you know? That's my opinion. And yeah, it was a great episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hit the like button, subscribe, share, join my Patreon to hear all my yapping sessions. I will tone it down next episode. Thank you. Have a great day.